everyone, welcome back to my podcast show, and it's your DJ. So, today is a very brand new episode, and today's episode is gonna be about passion, and we are here to talk about passion. I hope which means I've invited a guest, a very good friend of mine, and a very good podcaster. It's none other than Manoj from Listen with Mano. So, welcome, Manoj. How are you? How are you been doing?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty good and I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good and you're safe.
Yeah.
And yeah, it gives me an immense pleasure and I'm really trembling with joyfulness to host with you again. It's been a one long year since we have been hosted together,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's absolutely true. And people definitely miss your voice. And we both doing this, episodes because it was
Yeah,
a very easy thing to do.
yes.
But as of now, it's
Even
become a very difficult
yeah,
one to continue and do. But okay, but we have got a good time. So
yes. Even
yeah,
I have been missing my show as well. I have been not posted any episode since it's been long gap. So yeah, I'll be hosting it soon, and many good episodes will be coming in my season 2. So yeah, I'm really happy to host it again, and thank you for inviting me again.
yeah, my pleasure. So today we are going to talk about passion. Is it right?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course. Why not?
passion. So passion. Like why I chose passion because passion, like it's one of an important topic as of for me to be talking to everyone, and it should be known to everyone. So like let me define what is passion in my perspective and what view I have. So passion is well, like what motivates you to do things which you love. That's the thing for passion in my view. Like, to explain this statement, I'll give you a small example, which is like, if for me example, doing podcasting. uh Podcasting, I started to love it, so it started to motivate me, and obviously it turned into a passion. So each and everyone has different passion, right? So what's
Yes,
your
sure.
view on passion?
It's nothing but the thing you do that makes you happy. That is basically passion.
Yeah, absolutely right.
See, in your childhood, in your nostalgic memories, you would have done a coin collecting habit, right?
Yeah,
That is a hobby for you. And eventually, you would have been interested in it, and that has been changed into a passion for you. And now, eventually, you would have been collected many coins from different countries, right?
yeah, definitely, yes.
Not only coins. If you take any
Stamps.
other things like
We have
being
many
an
things.
animal lover,
Yeah,
it's not an easy task to be an animal lover, right?
yeah, definitely.
You definitely need to have a passion, you definitely need to have a sincere love and compassion towards the pets, right?
Yeah, yes,
That will
definitely.
ultimately lead you to be a wonderful animal lover.
Yeah, like
Then,
that's right.
from my side, I like to say is speaking. We both like speaking, right?
Yeah, yeah,
We both end up in the same field that is podcasting, right?
yeah, yeah.
I started podcasting as a playful, you started podcasting as a passion. That is a major difference between me as well as you, right?
Yeah,
Now I have changed this podcasting into my passion. You have been started it with the passion and a dream that you want to be a great speaker and a social influencer, right?
yeah, definitely,
Both
yes.
of us have the same goal,
Mm-mm.
but the way we started it in a different aspect, in a different view, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Obviously, yes, because passion is not only we thinking of just one thing. We each and everyone has a different view. Because see, if I'm interested in doing podcasting, you are interested in doing speaking and giving many good things. And a third person is who's a pet lover. Fourth person can be, because everyone has different passion in their life, because everybody can't have the same, because five fingers are not the same. We have different things, right?
Yeah,
So being passionate is about something which gives you a sense of purpose. Obviously, if you have a purpose only, then it becomes a passion. So it gives you that feeling of significance, like sort of a thing, a significant, which means like it's like, a different feeling, a uniqueness. Okay, the feeling that you are meant to do things great in life. For example, podcasting, it's very easy for me to do podcasting. So like,
Yeah,
it's a great thing because through podcasting I've been changing many lives who are not listening.
surely. Because
Yeah.
many of our Indians
Yeah.
doesn't know what is podcasting, honestly. Even though
Yeah.
they like to speak, they don't know which field we can pursue and which field we can build up our speaking skills, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone. I'm telling some of them are not even aware of this amazing podcast field.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for the past few years, it's like this podcasting is also becoming a very good passion among people because it's starting to develop equal to music career.
Yeah,
So
yes, you're right.
I think now let's dive into how do you identify and how do you know what's your passion. So I think passion, you're finding your passion is like something ongoing. Now it will be, for example, now it can be speaking, then after few years it can be reading books, then after few years it can be growing plants. Everything is a passion.
Yes.
So it's an ongoing journey, or sometimes it's a very lifelong journey, right?
Yes, sure,
So,
absolutely.
for example, as what you said, like during our childhood, we have been collecting different coins from different countries, stamps, that this. Now, see, it's turned into speaking. Then, after 5 years, it can go into, reading or whatever.
Yeah, reading,
So,
it can be an acting, or
yeah,
it can be even what to say, as an anchor or as a RJ. Anything else it can be. Even you can be an artist, or you can even compose a music, or you can even compose
yeah,
a new version of your own musical way.
yeah,
Anything can be, right?
yeah. So I think it takes many moments of thoughtful self reflection, attention, and action to find the topics. Self reflection is like thinking like, what is my passion, like understanding about yourself, that becomes a self reflection. Then tasks and industries that make you feel excited, taking tasks or doing things like which makes you happy, that obviously it you make you find your passion, which is ongoing, or sometimes can be a lifelong thing. So some people choose their passions during free time, outside work. For example, how we do
Yeah,
study,
yes.
and now
During
we are
this
outside of our work.
lockdown, we discovered our own passion.
Yeah.
We gave time for ourselves.
Yeah.
We invest time on us. Self investment is the key to find your passion, right?
Yeah, obviously that's also a self investment, is also a good passion.
Yes,
That's
of
also
course.
a good
Many
passion.
people can't do it.
Yeah, obviously. So like, see, there's a one category of people where like us, they pursue their passion during their free time, but some prefer to dedicate their day-to-day work life to their passions. But they'll be working, but side by side they'll be working for their passion. So there
Yes,
are two different types of people. So like, same like the good and the bad. So the choice you make will depend on what passion is. Obviously, if it's podcasting, music, it's
it doesn't
obviously in
matter.
India. In India, for example, it's like, off your work. If you study, if you get a good job, like it's like a secondary. But if you're outside if you're outside India, I'm not blaming India again. Like for example, I'm taking it. If you're in America or any other country, obviously, if you are a podcaster, you can become a full time podcaster. Am I right,
Yeah,
Manoj?
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You can become a full-time content creator,
Yeah,
or you can become a full-time music director or
director.
musical artist. But here we can't do it.
We
Here
can't
we
do it. Yeah,
have a
because of the
professional career
society. Yeah,
as
we have.
well as a passion along with it.
Yeah,
You should know how to balance it. And I want to say here an important thing that many people fear to develop a passion. Why means because that may ruin your professional life
yeah,
sometimes. If you
definitely.
are over interested in in it, if you are too dedicated to it, you may eventually feel like leaving your professional career and go into it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, when you're passionate about a thing, but the surrounding, the environment, degrades you and pushes you to a no word, and obviously you tend to leave it. But it's your self motivation, it's your self encouragement, it's your self reflection on things which you like. If because of that only you can stand up and you can come up. Obviously, when there's a good, there's a bad, but now
Yes.
bad is like taking up the whole world. But in that bad situation, in that bad environment, we have to have that gut, that encouragement, that self motivation within your hearts. It should be burning like a fire, so that
Yes.
you can achieve your
The
passion.
legacy of fire should be carried as well,
Yeah, it's
because the legacy
obviously
of
right.
passion, the legacy of fire, both should be inherited within us, so that our passion will be developed in such a way that you never expected that you will stand in that place. You
Yeah.
will be outclassing everyone because your passion, your will of fire is more compared to everyone else.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So coming back to these different types of people, and when you decide to choose, the choice you make will depend on what is your passion. Obviously, whether it is easily transferred into a sustainable living, or whether not you want your paycheck to be tied to your passion. We got two things. We sometimes we have to decide that this passion will become a sustainable living, or if it gives money. Obviously, music, you're
Yes.
doing music, you're going to get money. You're doing YouTube, money, everything money. But podcast is not like that. To be
Yeah.
frank here, it can't be a sustainable living as of
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
It's the
Now,
daytime
we
recording
may earn
as
a
of
bit,
now.
we may earn a bit, but not as much as
Yeah,
expected to be.
yeah. So it can't become a sustainable living as of now.
Yeah.
But in the future, it can become. Obviously, it can
Yeah,
become
it
because
can become.
yeah,
And my only goal that I want to make this podcast feel to easily accessible to everyone.
yeah,
Right?
definitely,
That is our goal. And yeah, we have even started our team, right? Our
yeah.
team's motto, our team's goal is that
So see,
making
for
podcasts.
example, now again taking up a team. That's a passion.
Yeah, yes, sure.
5 to 6 members who has the motivation to do it. Obviously
Yes.
it becomes a passion, and see
For
the result
everyone.
is
We are
unusual.
sharing our passion. We are sharing our will of fire to everyone, right?
Yeah. So I think now we have seen what is passion, and what are the difficulties, and what's the choice to take it. And here there are simple 6 steps you can follow to identify your passion. So let us start with identifying again, because we have identified it, but it's in a long term or a short term, it is sustainable or it gives you a paycheck like that. But here are a different 6 points. So that's what I want to highlight about.
Okay,
Look
go
for
ahead.
high points in your life. Okay, I'm so sorry. Look for high points in your day. Am I right? So
Yes.
there might be a certain day of week or a specific time in a day you look forward to do some reason. For example, say now this is a time we are recording, right? So look
Yes.
for high points in your day. So this is a very good thing. Maybe it can be as a specific meeting, task, or a time you may have to set aside. So see, it's a meeting. Now this is a meeting where you are making time aside. We are
Yes.
separating a time. Obviously, you agree on this point, right?
Yeah, I totally agree on your point. Yes.
Yeah. So I think this is like the first point, which is a very small and a very easy point to understand. Look for high points in your day. Now let's move on to the second point. Pay attention to what you spend your time and money on. So I think you can give a small explanation. This is a bit easy, right?
Uh, yes.
Pay attention to what you spend your time and money on.
Yes. The thing is, passion is not about money, right?
Yeah,
You totally
definitely.
agree. Passion is something that you happily spend your time, you happily invest your time into it.
Yeah.
It's not about money, it's not about fame, it's not about anything. It's
Mm-mm-mm.
about your passion, it's about your precious time you're investing in it. It's
Mm-mm.
really important that you should have that passion. You should be so happy to spend your valuable time into it, and it
Yeah.
should be worth it. If
Yeah.
you don't have that much of passion, please don't do it.
Yeah,
Correct?
I definitely. So paying attention to what time you spend and money
Yeah,
on,
you're right.
obviously, because spending time, a quality time is very important, because developing a passion and thing, it's like right. And people who are listening to this episode or any show in and around podcast, they're
Yeah,
spending the time
everyone
in a
can
valuable
be
way.
a great writer or great sportsman or great swimmer. Everyone can hear this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
anyone can hear this. So
Yeah,
it
this is a
can
very
change their
good.
life.
Yeah, this is a very good thing. And so paying spending your time and money, so especially money in the way, like don't be spending it lavishly, or which is not necessary, like prioritize things which you want to buy, or things, because I'm not your parent or your anyone, but this is my very good advice, because I follow this trick, that this is not a trick, this is a reality, where we should spend money correctly, not being too stingy on things. Spend money correctly, so you have to pay attention on how you spend your time and how your money goes. So the third topic, the third point, the what I wanted to say is, consider topics you love to teach or talk about with others, obviously. So I think this point is very special for both of us, right?
Yeah, yes, very.
Consider topics you love to teach. Obviously, teaching or talking to others is not such easy,
Yeah,
because
it's not
teaching,
easy task to do actually.
yeah, teaching is like a thing where we have to understand the concept, we have to analyze it, then you can go and tell it to others, so that they get the correct point and they should understand the topic in a very easy manner. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. And one more
So
thing I like to convey one point here is
yeah.
teaching something that we know is a way that we can give our knowledge to others. We can, a simple word can change their life. A simple word can help them to find their own passion, right?
Yeah, yes, definitely. So that's the thing, what teaching is also a passion. So passion, we have many passion, obviously, when we discuss at the beginning, we have many passion. So teaching is also a passion. Talking to others, the topics which you love is also a passion. Love
Yes,
means
totally. I agree.
it can be on any topic.
Yeah,
So
anything like what to say,
it can be studies, it
can
can
be
be any
studies or it can be sports or it can
sports,
be anything.
anything.
Gaming also is a passion. See, you can't easily talk about a game if you know, if you are not into it, or if you won't have any passion towards gaming, right?
So the fourth topic, like, which I wanted to discuss about, think about your strengths. Obviously, we take time to identify both the hard and soft skills, which can help understanding things. You have spent enough time and resources to develop a talent. So what you have to think about your strengths. Like for example, uh, I'm good at speaking. I'm good at this. I'm good at that. So we have to literally think about it. So that's what thinking about strengths, and this is what I think, and this is what's my perspective about this point. And what's your perspective on this point, right?
My perspective about strength is um, analyzing your way of doing things. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, if you
Mm-hmm.
are playing basketball, okay,
Yeah.
you're playing it really well.
Mm-hmm.
That is your strength.
Mm-hmm.
If you are speaking well, that is your strength.
Yeah.
If you are doing business well, that
Mm-hmm.
is also a strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the way you analyze what you do, that is basically the strength. That is the way that you will develop your passion.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, strength which obviously leads to passion.
Yeah,
It's a
the
very good
way that
example.
leads to passion.
Yeah,
Strength is the ultimate way that leads to passion.
yeah, it's a very good thing. So let's move on to the next topic, which is
Sure.
examine the details. Okay. So as we explore things or stuff naturally, draw your attention in your day-to-day life. Okay, when we
Yeah,
explore things,
sure.
obviously when you go into a forest,
Basically, we should first uh, make a clear idea that we should analyze our day-to-day life, what we are doing, what we are speaking,
yeah,
then what talent we have, we can automatically discover from the day-to-day life.
yeah,
And
definitely,
automatically the passion will be developed, and you can be a person that you want to be.
yeah.
You can develop your passion that you really didn't expect, that I have this much of talent inside me,
Mm-mm-mm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we think, when we explore things naturally, some it draws your attention, obviously in your day-to-day life, and sometimes you also take time to consider what exactly those things are you passionate about. For example, speaking, podcasting, YouTubing, everything. You
Everything leads
dive
to
into it.
passion.
Yeah,
Not
you
only
dive.
that, see, only the speaking skill alone we can't say passion, right?
Yeah,
There
yeah,
are many
definitely.
things.
We have many skills because why I have taken
Acting.
speaking.
Not
Why I have
every
taken
person
speaking.
can act really wonderful, right?
Yeah.
Not every person can draw really wonderful. Not every person can swim really wonderful. It depends on them. It depends on the way they take it. The
Yeah,
passion can be in a different way, in a different aspect. Uh, like like they can be having a different talent. Even many person can not dance well as a person who dances, right? Many
yeah, yeah,
person can not dance like a Prabhudeva. Many person cannot dance like a Michael Jackson, right?
yeah.
So yeah, many people can invest it in different ways so that the passion can be in a different manner.
Mm-mm-mm. So, when you examine things, and obviously you tend to know what things are you passionate
You are
about.
doing well.
Yeah. So, for example, you might find the peak of your day is volunteering by teaching children with different abilities. Obviously, that's a passion. So, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? And what do you examine? What do you analyze is first is teaching, then spending time with a certain subject. For example, mathematics. It can be English or your native mother tongue or anything, and helping others. Obviously this is also helping others is also a passion.
Yeah,
So these are the things which we analyze when you teach or when you volunteer for teaching for a differentially abled child. So deeply exploring these factors, okay, it can take time, but will help you to identify exactly like what motivates you. Absolutely right. So
surely.
from this example, what we take, so by doing this, it can help you to find job opportunities that cater your interest.
Yeah,
This can
even
obviously turn.
going, you won't believe me.
Yeah,
Even going for different company interviews is also a passion,
yeah, definitely,
right?
yes.
Because it may be, it can become an hilarious stuff also.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the thing is, attending an interview is also an experience,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
If
Yeah,
you are going for three interviews, you may have not been selected. If you are
yeah,
going for a fourth interview, you would
you
have
will
done
get
it in a
selected.
better way.
Yeah,
You have done it in an unexpected way.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That creates you a passion. I want to attend more interview. I want to get a good position in a job. I want to get a good job that may earn me a more money, right?
yeah, yeah, obviously.
That is also a passion.
Yeah, definitely. So from no, seeing from the last point, like you can find your specific job opportunities. It goes into the sixth and a final topic, which is explore career paths. Okay, So when you once you get identified like your area of interest, you spend a time in exploring different jobs. For example, now I've taken example as speaking, all these podcasting. So if you are very a very good podcaster, obviously you'll get an opportunity or you'll get a work as an RJ
Yeah,
in
or
many
J or
radio stations.
anchor for
Yeah,
a program like that,
yeah,
or even you can go for news reading.
yeah. Obviously, it
Obviously, like
has many open
break
paths.
news or anything else it can be, or it can be even a Tamil channels. Like we are from South, right? So it can
Yeah,
be Tamil channels or anything.
any. Yeah,
So it
obviously.
depends on the way you speak. Yeah.
Yeah. So from this, you
Passion,
might
one more
also.
thing, last.
Yeah.
Passion can lead you to a great heights that you want.
Yeah, definitely. I agree on this point. Obviously, when you are, obviously when you love your things, what you do, you'll develop a good passion. So that's the thing. So
See, if you
based
are
on this,
trying any new things, it takes time to become a pro from amateur, right? See,
definitely.
even if you are you have started playing basketball or any sports or anything like dancing or any stuffs you do, when you
Mm,
are starting it, you are like a baby.
yeah,
Then from a baby, you will become an adult.
yeah,
That is the major story of passion.
yeah.
Don't
So
be afraid of starting your passion. Like the major fear that people will have is while starting their passion is uh, afraid of making mistakes, afraid of people, afraid of the society, afraid of the surroundings, right?
yeah.
So eventually they will drop out from their passion, they will drop out from what they do. Then that
Mm,
may leads to their ultimate failure in their life.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. So this is one thing. So let's come back to the topic. Like,
Yeah, yes.
no, what you said it like it can be for a good ending, but since we are exploring career paths, so it's a very different thing. What you would like, it can be an ending thing. So coming back to it. So once you identify your interest and you spend time in exploring your different jobs, you also browse for open opportunities. Obviously, so like for example, you take a job, you read the descriptions of a job, it might help you to find roles that you intend to be drawn. Okay, for example, if you go for a job as an RJ, obviously what you have to talk, you have to do scripting work, and you got many
Yeah.
things.
You get
An
to know
RJ.
a multiple language first,
Yeah.
obviously.
So so reading about a certain task, okay, in the job, or a responsibility that sounds quite interesting, or which motivates you or which makes you excited, it might also help you to research other related roles or anything where you can think that I may get, you can fit in more better than the first role. Obviously,
Yes.
when you think, when you get more to read about things in a job, for example, if you go now, if I go into an IT company, if I go as a software developer and I'm good at it, okay, I'm good at it. I just work and see about it, and I start to get more things to know about it, and I see that the banking sector is more interesting, or the data development or the database is more interesting, or it fits in for me. Obviously, I'll tend to move. You'll ask the manager that I'm going into it, or I
Mm.
you can go for a promotion or anything, or you start to study. If you want to go
Yes.
into the database thing, you'll start to study. So again, that's a passion,
Yes,
right?
you're right.
So this is the thing, and now the second thing, what in this exploring a career paths, the first part is identifying and reading about it, and suiting into it and fitting into the roles, different related roles. Now after identifying and discovering, so if you're discovered that passion is not something you want to pursue as a career, okay,
Yes.
now sometimes now for example, YouTube in India, okay, now we have to take example, a perfect example is our country, India. We are not blaming, again, we are not blaming, or we are not doing anything, but you can't pursue YouTubing or podcasting as a
As a
career,
career.
obviously, right?
Yes.
So but
Because people may laugh ultimately.
yeah.
If you say, people will ask you, what you're doing in your life? I'm a
Mm,
podcaster. People will ask, "Are you stupid? Are you mad to choose a career like that? That
Yeah.
will give you more money, man. Are you idiot?" They will ask. Then
Yeah.
we will say, "No, I love doing this."
Mm.
We will explain. Even though
Mm.
we explain, ultimately they won't agree to it. They will think us as a fool.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's right. So when you like, after discovering it, and if you don't want to pursue it as a career, you can still use what you have learned, okay, to guide your
Yes.
job search. So obviously, if you are doing a podcasting example, again it's an example, if you can't do it as a career, but it is useful in many ways, right? You can do
Yes.
YouTubing, or you can move into some other stuff. So
Right.
now, for example, when we take it, if you notice that no passionate about spending time at your home with your family, right? That's
Yes.
also passion. Spending your time.
Yeah, you can't easily spend your valuable time
Yeah,
with
you
your
can't spend.
family.
Yeah, now
You
due
should
to
have something to speak actually to spend your time with your family. You
yeah,
can't simply sit with them, right?
yeah, for the past 2 years, after this, the pandemic and everything, families have become more closer. We have seen many cases. We have seen good and the bad, and I thank this pandemic that families have
Yeah.
been together.
And
But there
one
are
more
many other
thing
issues
is,
also. Mm.
even though this pandemic has created crisis,
Yeah,
the major advantage and a major good thing about this pandemic is
yeah.
many families have come together.
Mm-mm.
Many person in the family have been interactive, and many person in that family have been get to know each other. They have that valuable time because everyone have the work from their home, right? Due
Yeah.
to this pandemic, so everyone are stuck inside the room, or
Yeah.
everyone are stuck inside the home.
Mm.
That many people would have talked if they had like some classes with their grandfather or with
Mm-mm.
their mother or with anyone else. They may get to know each other. They may have short out their problem. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is also a passion. Spending a valuable time with the family is also a wonderful passion that many people doesn't have these days.
Yeah.
That
Definitely.
is a peculiar and a unique passion that we should develop.
Yeah. So coming to the end of this passion thing which you have discussed, taking time to identify things in your life, which makes you feel satisfied, exciting, motivating, or fulfilled, is a
Yeah,
key
your
for
life
finding
will
your
be
passion.
fulfilled when you find your passion.
Yeah. So
You'll be
obviously,
focusing on it rather than your distractions.
yeah, definitely. So translating that passion, translating means like from taking this motivation, your satisfaction, and giving it into your passion into a career happens by searching opportunities, or finding roles that appeal to your interests. Obviously, see, we got again going back to the same point. We got two types of things. Sometimes we choose passion as a career, or sometimes we don't choose. We have many reasons for it. So I think this is a very good thing to know, and people in and around listening to this episode, I think this would be a very informative thing. Obviously, it's
Yeah,
an
yes,
informative
yes.
thing.
Yeah, we
We
have
have shared
gained our views. We have given more
yeah,
information to the
more
people
information.
to
I
find their
think
passion, to discover their talents within themselves. Yeah, I'm so happy to be hosting with you, Damian, in this such
yes,
a wonderful episode. Thank
yeah,
you for calling me, and this is my first
always my
episode of
pleasure.
the year.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it's always my pleasure. And because what's the reason for choosing you? Because I think we both got the same passion, similar
Yes.
passion, which I think we share more ideas. We give up more ideas. People will obviously will listen to us, and it's not thing like they should definitely listen and take up things, but it's very useful for them
Yeah,
because
yes.
our passions are similar, so that people who are interested in podcasting in RJ or whatever, they can listen to this, and they can get a good idea.
Not
Not
even
only
RJ. See,
it can be anyone.
even interviews. I give a
Yeah,
wonderful and valuable point for interviews also.
yeah,
The people
definitely.
who wanna interview. who want to go for an interview for the first time can also listen to this wonderful episode, so that
Yeah,
they can get the motivational stuff and they can go and attend their interview with a bang and they can get that job, right?
yeah, yeah, definitely. So I think we have covered most of the topics under
Yeah,
passion, and I'm
yes.
so thankful and I'm so happy that you're back again. You're going to rock the stage,
Hey,
and I
you are
hope
my man,
I wish.
man. No, no issues. You can call me anytime.
Yeah,
I'll be here for
definitely.
you. I'll be happy to host with you because we too are really passionate about what we do, and we want this world to become a passionate place that everyone can discover their talent, that everyone can express their views
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
way that
definitely.
people don't concentrate on their distractions, only concentrating on their passion, love, and happiness,
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
and living with a fulfilled life that they want to live.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yeah,
Because
definitely.
everyone has just a single life, right?
Yeah,
They are not going to be having a reincarnation or rebirth. So,
yeah.
yeah, just live it to the fullest. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like what you have said is a very good and a right point, and I thank you again
Yeah,
for
sure,
coming
sure.
into my show and hosting this episode. And I wish you all the best, and the listeners
Yeah.
and the followers
Thank
from my
you.
side also. Wishing you all the best to come back and rock on the stage and bring your show back again
Yes,
into life.
I'd like to announce one last thing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, next month, that is Feb, my season 2 will be coming soon with many episodes, with many surprising stuffs. And yeah, this year I hope will be good for me. And I hope my show will grow as I expected. Because right, honestly, my show didn't grow as well that I expected. So
yeah,
yeah, because since I have that passion, I know it will go well.
yeah,
So
definitely.
that's it.
Yeah. So guys, so thank you so much and thank you for tuning in and listening to this very big and a large episode. I hope it's a very useful thing.
Yeah,
And
yes.
guys, if you are on social medias like Instagram, Twitter, I got my website link also attached on my podcast show description and my podcast episode description. So please do follow it, and I'll be giving my friends no Manoj listen with Manoj
Yeah,
podcast link and everything down so that you can go and listen to his episodes also
yeah,
and
yes.
join.
Don't worry,
So,
guys. Season 2 will be coming up soon, and you will be hearing my voice there. And let's rock there.
yeah,
And I hope your audience will come and listen to me.
yeah,
That's it.
definitely, definitely, they'll make it a point to come and listen to your show. So, thank you guys. Stay safe and meet you in another episode. Bye
Yeah. See
bye.
you guys. Have a nice and wonderful Sunday. Bye. Take care.